Right, hello there. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while now. Now, this is, well, it's quite clearly Octane, but I can just grab the box here. I mean, we all know, apparently it's called Poison, but we all know. So this is a third party, pretty decent. I got this 2021. I just had to have it because this, as an unofficial piece, this probably looks more, this is probably the best version of Octane out there. And once you get into it, transforming it and whatnot, it's pretty easy to do too. And to show you as well, it has his, I don't know if you can see it that well. Can't really zoom into it without it going below. Yeah, there you go. It's got his shocked face from Starscream's Ghost when he was half. I mean, I'll get to that point as well. You can actually pose it in the way he was in Starscream's Ghost, which was mid-transformation. So with that, I just want to take that head off first, which was a bit of an effort. So I can show you it without having to take it off at that time. So I'm going to keep his head there. First up, we're going to do... Yeah, let's do jet mode first, okay? It's very standard transformation. I actually put this together last night for a short, but I had to cheat in order to get it done for 1 minute. Now these wings are probably going to detach at the base. You can see right there, they are very fragile. I don't want to break them. Now this bit will actually, oh hang on, just pop his head out. Tell you what, I'll do that first when I get around to it. So if I remember rightly, no, because it was a jet, never mind. Right, so we're going to do that first. We'll get to that Starscream's Ghost thing in a minute. Now this wing tip is very difficult to get off. Get out. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, so that will just hopefully, yeah, we got the peg holes there. Handy peg holes for everything. Now I've done it on one. Can I do it on two? Yes, we can. So yeah, it's getting there. And from what I remember, I mean, the wings are probably going to break off. Probably means I'm going to have to start this video again, but this is probably one of the closest looking Octanes there is, which is good for a third party figure. And you can guess it's very posable too. Right. And yeah, we'll sort the feet out in a minute. You can see Octane, when you think about it, is probably the least well equipped for battle. He's not got any defense as a jet, nor has he got any defense as a tanker. In fact, he's probably a liability. He doesn't want to get hit and explode. I bet these wings are going to fall off. They're really difficult to get back in too. There we go. Just going to pop those back in first. So far, so good. Oh, and I might want to put them in because those bits look like they're needed. Right, we are getting there. Hopefully the wings aren't going to detach. Yeah, I got this figure 4 years ago. Technically it's pocket size, but I don't think you really want to put it in your pocket. These will be a bit clunky, so I don't know where exactly they're supposed to go. But I think we're getting there when it comes to it. Maybe I have this right here. Yeah, because there we go. Now we're getting it right. Hopefully the wings will keep, yeah, there you go. The wings will stay in place right there. Just so they're not flapping all over the place. Very similar to G1 Octane. You know what? I should have done that first. There we go. And where have we lost a piece? Yeah, there we go. We're going to put that right there. I'm counting on the wings not falling out because they are a bitch to put back in. Many swear words uttered, and it might happen again. There we go. So that is part 1. Pretty cool looking jet, and even better looking fuel tanker thingy majiggy. And it even balances properly. You might remember Starscream's Ghost episode. That's where I remember him from, as probably most of you will do anyway. Bear with me on this because I'm going to try and get him in that ghost mode. You want to call it ghost mode. And I got a feeling these wings are going to fall off. Hopefully they won't. But everything should be okay. Because this is probably the easiest bit. Putting it as a fuel tanker. And these bits will just... yeah, they got these little peg holes just to help you along the way. And I shall put these back. Right, we're going to get to the ghost mode any second. Because I've got his scary face on. Now, if you remember in Starscream's Ghost, he was in the Decepticon crypt. I mean, quite wide. There's one on Cybertron is a bit of a mystery. Whereas the Autobots just launched their mausoleum into space. But that's always been one of my favourite season 3 episodes. Just because Starscream, you gotta love Starscream. Wouldn't trust him though. Right, so if you remember, now this is on one of my shorts, and I'll dare say I'll post the shorts link under this video when I can. But you seem to remember, hopefully you remember, he was in mid-transformation. Just, I don't know what he was thinking. He was hiding basically. When all of a sudden Starscream tapped him on the shoulder, even though it was a ghost. And he was pretty much like this. You can see his little scary face right there. Pretty awesome for those that know. But I'm going to get right back to this and continue this transformation. So these bits, obviously there's a bit of a wing there. I mean, this is a great figure. once you're used to it, it's pretty simple. I'm just really hoping the wings do not fall off from their section, because they are, like I said, they're a bugger to put back in place. Peg holes, help you along the way, come on. You could just see that, there we go. Close enough. There you go, that's a pretty spiffy looking, if somewhat disjointed kind of fuel tanker. There you go. Spruce. Yeah, it's one of my favourite non-official figures, but then again, Octane is probably one of my favourite figures or characters. This one's obviously third party, but it's called Poison, just to avoid legal issues, I guess. See, a season 3 triple changer goes along with Blitzwing and Astro Train from the second season. But like I said, Octane's probably one of my favourites. And we're getting back to the beginning. Ugh. Hearts in my sleeve, hearts in my mouth every time I do that. You can see it wears a bit. Like I said, it's a bugger to put on, so I'm going to probably leave that to the last minute. Put it on now. Yeah, there we go. Right, the wings. I'm trying to be as delicate as possible with these because they're not brittle or anything. I just don't want them to fall down. So there you go. So you got more peg holes just to assist you keeping it in place, because the Titan Return Octane has a similar problem where the wings just do not connect to anything. So just get this back to where it should be. And of course, not forgetting the hands that will come out. There's no easy way to get them out, so just get the gun. You can see the wing already just refusing to cooperate. There we go, we are getting somewhere. There we go. Yeah, his wings just do not want to sit in there. But there we go. So voila, we have done it. We have done it, folks. The wings have stayed on. And obviously infinitely posable. Dare say the thumbnail of this will be pretty dynamic too. Yeah, you can pretty much do anything. You can say it's probably a better version than what the official versions are. Apart from the wings that just refuse to sit in place. But there you go. You can't have all. You can pose them any way you want. But sometimes, obviously, you might need assistance to just pose him. Now he's pointing a gun straight at you. Don't worry, he's found it. Obviously, he stands out for me mainly because of the season 3 episode, Starscream's Ghost, and for that matter, Fight or Flee, which preceded that episode. One note I should mention: at the end of 5 Faces of Darkness, it was Blitzwing who not necessarily turned on Megatron, turned on Galvatron, but he realised maybe this battle's just gone on too much. So Blitzwing was exiled, and the whole idea for Starscream's Ghost was it was meant to be Blitzwing. But instead, since Octane was a new toy, let's be cynic about it. Since he was a new toy, they went with Octane instead, and you find right out of the blue that Starscream and Octane knew each other, despite us not actually seeing them engage before that. So Starscream's Ghost was Blitzwing was meant to take up refuge with Springer as well, because their toys were out already. They changed it to Springer. They changed it to Sandstorm and Octane, who were the new toys on the block. If you want to be cynic about it, just to advertise their new toys, basically. So, but I got to say, Octane looked like a real classic Decepticon with the wings. Voiced by Bo Weaver, if I remember correctly. Only appeared in 2 episodes speaking, but he appeared in background. So he actually appeared very briefly in The Ultimate Weapon. But I'm guessing that was an animation mistake. And he appears a bit more in Headmasters. The less said, the better. So I'm going to leave you with that. Pretty cool looking Octane. Sorry, Poison. Let's pretend it's called Poison, just for third-party purposes. We all know it's Octane, and that is one of my favourite figures right there and then. So there you have it. And hit that like and subscribe button, and there'll be plenty more. Check out my old stuff. There's all Transformers stuff. And thank you for watching, and till all are one.